Oh, yeah, lighter right here. What's up, fam? Greetings, greetings. Give me one of them. Uh-oh, sorry, y'all. Trying to get my cord right. Peace, Devin. What it do, bro? Y'all got to excuse me. I had a wild night. You got to excuse me today. Wild night. So, I'm relaxing. Pieces. What's going on? Facebook gonna be on that bullshit tonight. Peace. Peace, Ocean. Peace. Pieces. Peace, Yanni. How you doing, sis? Oh, yeah. I need to get a stand or something for this phone. Peace, babe. Hey. Yes, honey, it's chit chat time. On some real shit. Alright. We about to get started. And then everybody, I guess they'll chime in when they chime in. Can y'all hear me though? Make sure my volume up. Okay. They better not start this shit tonight, y'all. I'm telling you, Facebook gonna be destroyed. They keep on playing. All right. Well, I wanted to talk to everybody about the great mothers here and, you know, the connection. Girl, I am, ain't I? You got to excuse me. You got to excuse me. I'm in this special class, I guess they would say. Shut up. Shut up, Sheba. But anyway, I wanted to talk to y'all about peace, son, kids. Peace, sis. Peace. I wanted to talk to y'all about the great mothers here in the realm, the physical realm, our experience, and the breast milk, which I was going to talk about Friday, but I'm still talking about today, of course, because they need to be put out there. We got some great mothers that's bringing in some guides and goddesses, so, you know, it's only right that everybody know what's going on, you know, with the connections of the beings that's coming in, the all. So, you know, the great mothers is, you know, we're divine feminine, of course, but we also, like, nurture the realm, and we nurture those who come in, the guys and goddesses, because 9 out of 10, they're not, to be honest, they're not really your children. They're other beings that's coming into the realm to have an experience. Now, sometimes you might have a deeper connection, just depending on the type of energy you are drawn to, like a god or goddess, you know, such as, you know, me, Isis, and I, you know, had the chance to bring in Heru, which is my son, okay, because of the energy. But most likely sometimes those beings that we bring in, 9 out of 10 are not even our children, but physically they are, because this is an experience. So we look at them as ours. But, you know, we're nurturers, and we're made to, like, pretty much guide them and keep them, you know, connected to their higher self, okay? So We really ain't supposed to, because when you like, you can teach them certain things, but you don't want it to be something where you're conditioning that being, that's keeping him in a lower frequency, or not understanding that this is just an experience. So you want to always keep them connected to themselves. Okay, peace, bro. You want to always keep them connected to themselves. So for a long time, because we've been coming here for, it's not even a number, but we've been having multiple experiences, okay? So when we come into this experience, I lost my train of thought, but when we come into this experience, it's almost, sometimes our journeys is almost the same, but not quite, because some things we mastered in the last life. So that's why they say, we mention like we have past lives, which is just basically us coming back and, having an experience all over again. But for so long, we've been so asleep, blinded to who we are. So when we tend to transition, most likely we are lost. We don't know what's going on, not understanding, because we're so connected to the physical and not realizing this shit is not real. It's just an experience. So when you go back into where you come from the beginning, you're not understanding. So when we come back into the realm, we're still lost. We're still on that same frequency, because we like going through the whole conditioning again. Unless you become to be elevated, as such as like what's going on now. A lot of us are being able to be elevated to our higher selves and connected to our higher selves and understanding what this realm is, and this is an experience, and even going through some of his story and realizing that they're lies, and understanding what it really is and what it means, spiritually, and how it's all connected to the all. Now, so so like I said, when we coming back into, the realm, we're really, I mean, not even understanding who we really are, because the moment we coming out, we're still like sleep. But lately, since the awakening has been happening gradually, well, slowly at first, but now gradually, because of the year 2020. So a lot of people who know who we are, we know who we are and know what's happening in the realm, the experience and everything. So when when we send, with birth, mothers, birth, other beings into the realm, they're actually, they're elevated. You know what I'm saying? They're elevated as well. Just like if somebody transition, and if you're not elevated, they can't transition. I mean, they can't elevate, okay? So if you elevate in here, the ones who surround you elevate, okay? So it's the same thing as being birthed into the realm. But now, since we've been having these awakenings and people have been elevating and been questioning everything, we've been researching a lot and realizing that, especially the breast milk and how it pertains to the suits and how good it is for the immune system, because it's a natural vaccine, okay? And mothers have been wanting to use breast milk more often. I mean, over the years, it's been becoming a trend, not a trend, but it's become more people, or more mothers, I don't want to say people, but more mothers breastfeeding their children. And that's all because of the awakening as well. Because the breast milk is connected to this awakening. So when these beings come in and you're already somewhat elevated and you breastfeed this, which is an antidote basically of a complete, this is who you are, God. You know what I'm saying? Showing them everything. They come in and these babies are doing God moves. They're not natural babies. They're ahead of the crew. The ones who are being conditioned, these babies are ahead of them. They're doing things that maybe your other children didn't do, or other people around you who've had kids and you've been around them, and you like, I ain't never seen no shit like this. That's because when you elevated your soul, okay? You elevated to your one self, the connection of who you are. So when this being comes through, they have that connection with you already. You know what I'm saying? Because your soul is damn near I'm not going to say damn near, but your soul is cleansing from all the bullshit, all the conditioning. So when this being comes through and you've already connected, because you got to remember, we all connected by one. So this being is going to connect to you. So if you was on a lower frequency, this being is going to have a lower frequency, because you're not going to be able to guide this being to its higher self, because you're not there. So when you are elevated, it's like we said before, and when others transition, you elevate, they elevate. So when you elevate and these beings come through, oh, they already see that you are awakening God, or the almighty all. You're the, your light is beaming. So when they come through, they light gonna be beaming. But when you connect with the milk, I'm gonna give y'all some super baby. Yeah, what is it? Boss baby. Yeah, boss babies are coming in. Especially the ones who are elevating and they birthing. You know what I'm saying? So you really just got to keep these children, well, these guys and goddesses, you got to keep them to their higher self connected. In the past, I've known, because like even with my son, I wasn't completely connected to myself. I was still learning who I was, and researching and reading about his story, and following, figuring out what my real story was, of the different experiences we've had when we've came in here. Okay, so I was still going through that. So with my son, by me elevating, okay, and I'm researching and I'm finding everything and finding who I am spiritually, that elevates him as well. Because I'm going to elevate him. So when I elevate, he's going to elevate. My husband, same thing. He might not be as deep as it is into spirituality as I am, but when I elevate, he elevates too. He's still elevating. He might not be what I'm at, but he's still elevating. He's going through the motions of knowing who he is, and he's connecting to who he is. So, it's like, we bring in life into the realm. The realm is elevating, So everything in here, I ain't going to say everything, but every being, a lot of beings are beginning to elevate, especially the mother goddesses here in this realm. So you got to understand that, okay. And it's kind of, it's like everything is divine timing, because, a few centuries back, breast milk wasn't even promoted like it was before, like when my grandma or great-grandma and them did it, okay? And great-great-grands did it. It wasn't promoted, you know what I'm saying? It was almost a shame. They put it as a shame. Basically a distraction to keep you from putting these guys and goddesses on this breast. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna come in the realm either way. You know what I'm saying? So it basically was a distraction. But the more the awakening started happening, in the early, 2000, not 2000, some 2000, because they said the Y2K. That shit didn't happen. That should have been an eye-opener too. You know what I'm saying? But like in 2012, the awakening started happening a lot more. And people, I keep saying people, but the great mothers here, we started to connect with our bodies more and connect with our souls and realize what's best for our children. You know what I'm saying? Even taking them off vaccines, or, not doing the vaccine, and realizing what is right for this being that I'm bringing in, and understanding that the shit that they're doing is trying to really depopulate, but, it's a control mechanism. It's not even depopulate. It's a control mechanism of, keeping you in fear. So you won't connect to yourself. But we started to become a lot more, connected within ourselves. So we knew that breast milk was going to be great for the guys and goddesses coming in, because it's going to be a protection for their immune system. You know what I'm saying? And that's the natural vaccine, which is a fact. But now we're on a level in 2020, it's not even just the vaccine, but this milk is an antidote. An antidote. So when this god and goddesses come in, even if you don't know, they gonna know. But that comes with being conditioned. Because, of course, we all do come in with not understanding who we is. But when you give them the antidote, they automatically gonna connect to the natural, not spirit, but your natural self. And they connect into your energy, which is within you, which is your higher self. The energy you probably didn't even know at the time that it's really me. This is who I am. You know what I'm saying? So now that we know who we are, it's now it's that we know who we are. So being able to breastfeed is natural. It's completely natural, and it's a higher meaning, and it's not just the vaccine, but it's the antidote for the guys and goddesses. So when they come in, they know who we is. Their conditioning comes after. They might be lost, but if they had the antidote, which we wouldn't promote it wasn't promoted, like it is now, they wasn't getting the serum to come in here to be awakening. They wasn't given that, not serum, but antidote to be awakening. So, yeah. So it's a good thing now that is, because everywhere I go, even when I was pregnant, it was more women that's more into breastfeeding now than it was 5-6 years ago when I had my son. I wanted to do it with him, but I figured that reason out yet. But I understand it's something deeper to why I didn't. Oh, okay. You are right, Devin. You are right. You are right. They knew. They knew. I mean, when they call it the golden milk, it really is the golden milk. That's the golden child. That's what makes you the golden child. But if the ones who bringing you in are supposed to guide you, such as us parents, that golden child is just going to be conditioned. It's just going to be conditioned. So, I mean, why I look at it too like at this time, this year, 2020, everybody that is a mother goddess is, I've never seen so many women wanting to breastfeed, and it's a beautiful thing, and it's even more, women are more proud nowadays to even breastfeed. They don't understand why, but see, that's a part of their awakening. We was off track for a while, but that was part of the process of where we coming to now. Using that powder milk here, it's all right, but not being able to at least give that being that golden milk in just straight bottle or formula, that actually that's conditioning too. That's conditioning too, because they're not gonna have the connection. They're not going to have the connection. That's why they say, the first 2 weeks or the first week is the best breast milk. That's the golden. That's the golden milk. Yes, it's very beneficial for the mother. You got that right, girl. Snatch back. Snatch back. It is really good for the mother. It really is. I've learned if you do it right, it's really not that bad of a deal. Hell, I loved it actually, being able just to turn over and put a breast in Sophia's mouth, instead of getting my ass up and go fix the bottom. No, I felt really good just turning over and, here, girl, go on to get what you need. Yes. And she sucked my ass dry, so I guess she knew coming into this in her journey, oh, she was going to get this milk. Sucked my ass dry in 2 days. I had to wait to make some milk. Just coming into the damn rim. Like, damn. She got every bit. So yes, I do recommend people to the women to breastfeed. And once you breastfeed, you actually feel that connection between you and that being. Y'all stupid. Yeah, you actually feel that. You feel that connection. I know, when I didn't breastfeed my son though, I was somewhat spiritual, with myself, within myself. Like I said, I was still finding. Girl, it will drain you though. You just have to. It will drain you, Tiffany. You just have to. It's like as soon as you get some rest, some shit's full right back, and then they be wanting it. So yeah, it can be drainful. But hey, you gotta understand them beings. You know what I'm saying? They need that energy. Shit, they connecting to the all. They energy being, so they using up our energy. They connecting with it, and yeah, and you had too. But yeah, when I didn't breastfeed my son though, but I was still like somewhat spiritual. I was finding myself, connecting more with myself. And when I had a cesarean, because I couldn't push him out, because he started, for them they were saying he was getting distressed, but I felt like I could have pushed him out. But see, I didn't know no better then either. So, but I had to have a cesarean to get him out. But even with I had a cesarean, I still felt the connection of him leaving out of my womb. I felt his energy. Most people don't have that connection. I knew right then. Also, that was an eye opener for me. I was like, yo, and I felt like, I was the only person that really felt that, because I've asked many mothers who've had them, and they was like, no, I couldn't feel that. And I'm like, damn, you didn't feel that connection, of your baby coming out? I still felt that. And even when I laid in the bed with him, I still can feel me and him connected from my navel to his navel, like my stomach to his stomach. So I still had a connection with him. It was just totally different from that. But me elevating, he was elevating too. So, but yeah, I do recommend any mother to do the breast milk, and even those who already have children that's not breastfeeding and stuff like that, still guide your children to the truth. Guide them to who they are. Let them be, you know, who they want to be. And I understand you got to guide them right and make sure they understand what's right and what's wrong. But I really listen to my son a lot. He teaches me a lot too. You know, I mean, I discipline him, but it's nothing like that. But he knows when I'm not in the mood for that, and it's time to just settle down. Because sometimes, hey, Root can get out of control. His energy is just off the top sometimes. But he knows when I'm serious, so I don't teach him that. I mean, I understand a lot of mothers are doing that nowadays too. But y'all gotta realize I just now had kids 6 years ago. So this is through my elevation as well. But for those who still like have children that's older than mine, continue. What's my charger? But anyway, um, yeah, just continue to let them, at least have their own experience instead of you telling them what kind of experience to have. Because you got to realize, you got to understand that they came to have an experience. I understand we got to guide them from what's wrong and what's right, and what not to do. But sometimes they got to make mistakes too. They got to learn. We all had to. But, when it comes to who they are, just be, I know everybody in this group is being honest with their children. So, I don't even have to address that with y'all, but just keep them in that elevation of who they are. You know what I'm saying? That's going to help them in the long run, too, in their experience. And watch them. I watch mine. I know my sister Kiss watches her kids, Tip. I'm pretty sure, Ocean, y'all watch your kids and y'all look at them and they do things that, you wouldn't expect from children to do, because basically you seeing the guide and goddess that they are, or the all, the light being that they are, you know, especially during creativity. So, yeah. I was around some guys and goddesses today, my little nieces. And it's always a pleasure to be, in the room with them, because we can learn from them just as they learn from us. Peace, sis. Definitely can. But yeah, I don't know if y'all have um, to get y'all children for school with the little guys and guys to be homeschooled or whatever, go to school. Oh, and another thing with that, like, I know a lot of people kind of probably like indecisive of like, do they want to send their kids to school, because of course we know about the systematic conditioning and stuff like that. And I understand it, and sometimes, I wouldn't say it's not like we don't have a choice, but I feel like as long as you just keeping them as they guide or guide itself, that shit doesn't matter to them. Because they're going to be more questionable anyway in school. They are actually going to be smarter than the damn teachers. And they're going to tell them that this shit is not right. This is not the truth. You know what I'm saying? This, as long as you keep them knowing what's real and what's not. Because I understand if they're in the school, like I used to tell Sheep all the time, well, Jason got to learn the realm also. He got to know what the fuck the Matrix is all about. Because how can you not know what is a lie? And if somebody's been giving you truth all the time, you probably be able to question that truth, because you don't know what the fuck the lie is. That the reason why this is the truth. Okay? And these beings, they ask questions. Shit. They gonna be straight up. Because I know my nieces come to me about questions through that school be saying or teaching them, and I have to correct them. And I tell them where they got their information from and why they put it down like that. So, I know school is not really a good thing, but they're just going to be mad as hell. Because and you know what, it's not even their fault too. You know, most of the time it's not even their fault. Because they learning the systematic bullshit to teach teach the other kids. They damn sure lying. They gonna be blunt. They gonna tell you what's right, honey. Especially when they know the truth. Shit. And these ones right here, even the ones that's older, that's in their early 20s, these millenniums, honey, us, we don't go for that shit. You gonna have to tell us the truth. Shit, I know I asked questions a lot. I knew motherfuckers probably was mad at me. I did not care. I needed to know and understand. And even if I couldn't get, and I know why I couldn't understand the shit, because it was a lie. And I'm like, this shit just ain't right. Now you teach me this, but this shit don't sound right. Yeah, I always got to correct the teachers. Well, they just gonna be dumb all their life then. They don't want nobody to put the truth out. They part of the system too. They dumbass think it's real too. But you got some teachers that might extend their expectations, or just more than just what grade level they go into. They actually research on some shit. You got some teachers that is gonna make you, actually they be really making you trying to tap in, find what it really is, because they don't research some shit. So they ain't trying to get the same, you know, paper that you have to write, which they know that most children gonna write. You know what I'm saying? They want you to go beyond the expectations. You have some teachers that like that will push you to that limit. And that's because they don't already research some shits on their own. And they know that school is full of shit. But, everybody got to get a paycheck some kind of way. Even if it's just lying to the little kids. But you got the ones that, those be the great elders, I say, coming through the motherfuckers to make sure you go beyond the expectation. Because I'm pretty sure everybody going to get at least one of those teachers in your lifetime. And you're going to remember that teacher. You're going to be like, that teacher made me, really dig for some shit. I had to really go down deep in my soul and find some truth, Put this paper out, something that ain't nobody else listened to. Well, ain't nobody wrote. Hell yeah, they couldn't answer my shit in church when I was asking what's the difference between Jesus and God. God damn now. And you a pastor. Bless his soul, honey. But you a pastor and you couldn't tell me the difference. That shit bothered me. But now that I know the truth, okay. Maybe he knew the truth and he just didn't want to tell my ass. Yeah, because some of the mega churches, honey, they know the damn truth too. But see, they got to make mega millions off the congregation ass. Mega millions off their asses. The mega churches, they know the goddamn truth. But they still gonna go out there and act like, they gonna get down on some shit. Dig deep in your pockets. You know what I'm saying? Dig deep in your pockets. God need a little bit. And them motherfuckers be goddamn throwing all that shit out their pockets too. Mega churches. I be like, what the fuck? I don't go to church again. What the fuck going on? I mean, I went to church, but still. I was looking at people crazy. Like, what the fuck? These niggas in here shouting. I ain't never shouted a day in my damn life. I don't even, how do they shout? I mean, at that, I didn't know then, but I was looking at the motherfuckers like they were crazy. Like, shouting beside me and shit. Got to hold you on your back. God damn. Yes, ATM is in the lobby. And if you a member, we do need you to do an application, okay? So I can get that bank statement every month or every week for the congregation. But yes, honey. Fucked it up, sis. Hell yeah, and we most motherfuckers in the church, honey. Most. But see, this young generation, as I say, because I don't look at age like that, the millenniums, we don't go to damn church. We ask some questions now. I mean, I know I started off because, but nowadays, you don't get most of them in church nowadays. Churches are struggling, but them mega churches, goddamn it, they still going. They going, goddamn it. As long as I guess they got information to their ATM, to their bank, and they can just pay out of it. Yes, honey. They getting that cake. But it's some bullshit. But it's some bullshit. That's just a part of the plan of conditioning. But hell, we know who we are now. And it's I don't even want to say it's a movement because it's just an awakening, this massive awakening happening. So people who just, girl, hell yeah, you can cash out them. Hell yeah. Y'all remember that show what they used to have on TV with the preachers? And the motherfuckers was pimped out, honey. Living in mansions and shit. Driving Bentleys and shit. Oh, they taking every fucking thing. Wherever they can get you stupid PayPal offers. Now, wherever they can get it from, they gonna get it. They gonna get it. But yeah. That was the inside. Hey, that was actually an inside straight to it of the inside the world of the pastor showing you what they really be doing and what most little small town pastors trying to get to. What they trying to get to. That's their goal. They have a mega church. Shit, them niggas know how to, they doing business. But they full of shit too. Don't know what they talking about. Sometimes, like I said, they might know, some might know shit, but they don't give a damn. Long as they got them getting they in, they don't give a damn what comes out. They don't give a damn if they got to go out there in the pulpit and act a motherfucking fool. Okay? I don't condition them babies like that, honey. I know I used to look like, what the fuck going on when I was a little kid? This shit ain't normal. Shit ain't normal, but you know, that's just a process we all had to go through. They damn right, because they got to promote harder now. Shit, you having a mega church or in all churches now. Yeah, they got Facebook pages now. Hell, I still got a church sending me emails. It's been by goddamn shit about 10 years I've been in church and they still emailing me. Like I don't even know how the hell y'all. Damn, I guess I've been had the same email for a long time. But I'm gonna figure out how to get their asses off of my damn email list. Hell yeah, getting rich off the poor. Be the less likely motherfuckers to do anything for a community. I know I did. I don't went that motherfucker high as hell and I still came out high. Did nothing blow my high in that bitch. Cause I was really high and I was damn near laughing. Oh, I'm gonna figure out how to block their ass. They still be emailing me every Sunday. I used to go, I don't went to church high as a motherfucker. And I was like, God damn. Damn near about to go to sleep. But I come out there motherfucker spark another when I be high again. Damn so be high again. So I knew after all of this shit I knew after all of this shit that it was only me that's gonna change me. You know? Because of course I came in being conditioned because of course my mother got us, you know, she didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we've been coming in this room for a long time now and not even knowing pretty much who we are because even though we're lost, you know what I'm saying, we come in here, girl, sleep in church is the best sleep. They could be slobbing at everything. Yeah. But yeah. So now that we're awakening, everything is happening accordingly, divine timing. Breast milk is being given more. Yep, the antidote that they kept away from most. You still had some people who did breastfeed, but they was conditioned so that it really didn't do no justice. It's just like giving some medicine to somebody and it's not curing them. Peace, peace, fam. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Shit just been off for a while. But like I said, it's been a process. And I think, I know that what was written was already going to happen. So we going the way we supposed to. Things are happening the way they supposed to happen. You know. And if you definitely awaken, it was meant for you to be awakening. Because you was going to make sure you was going to be awakened. And you was going to make sure that the beings that comes behind you, or basically come through you, were going to be awakening too. But yeah, I guess I'm going to get off here, y'all. I do got to get Heru settled in. It's going to take his ass probably 2 hours to go to sleep. For his energy just go down. And he decide to tap out. Yeah, I want to ask some questions though before I get off of here. Y'all got any? Is the video lagging? I don't know. I can't see y'all comments, so I don't know if it's lagging or not. Oh, okay. Okay. I figured, because I was seeing some comments after some shit I don't see it. I'm like, no, I know. Okay, sis. I was like, I know now. Y'all still ain't laughing off that shit. I was like, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here then. So y'all can get the little guys and goddesses squared away. But I definitely will be on schedule. Hold on. What do you meditate and about what? I might meditate about. You got to see. Sometimes I have. It will depends how my week go. Like if I got some orders and stuff like that. But normally when I do get a chance, and it's pretty much a slow week, I could do it probably 2 to 3 times a week. But I normally um, go into meditation. Well, meditation is pretty much a vision, which is your all-seeing eye, you tapping into within yourself. And whatever you can imagine yourself doing, which imagine is nothing but an image of self also. So whatever you can imagine yourself doing, you're actually going to tap into. So sometimes I might just go in a room or meditate on, connecting with my sister or within myself a lot, and that's just getting downloads or seeing things that I need to see. You welcome, Devin. Always, always, bro. You welcome, Ocean. You welcome. Love you too, sis. So yeah. But normally I be going in. I be just tapping in, meditating within myself and diving deep. Yep, diving deep. Might even go into some past lives. Not meaning to, but sometimes do. But yeah, y'all, meditation is that's key. Because hell yeah, you can't connect within yourself if you ain't meditating. That's just giving you the connection with yourself and everything that's connected to you. Whether it's those who transition, past lives, downloads from the great mothers, from even your higher self. Oh, you okay, Denise? You can always just go back, girl. Yep. But yeah, I love y'all, and I guess I would just chat with y'all later. Because I got some new shit also, which I try to keep something different every topic, but I got some other shit too we gonna chat about. And I'll be on time this Friday. I had a lot going on this weekend. Yes, definitely. And it definitely was in the area yesterday, this weekend, pretty much this week. That energy has been around this week, deep. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to get off. I love y'all. And I will chat with y'all Friday. Peace. Oh, y'all know I can't. I'm slow to this shit. Peace this time, though.